Hello and welcome to the 14th tutorial in the JavaScript Basics series, and in this tutorial we're going to look at the maths object. This tutorial assumes you've done tutorial 2. If you haven't, there'll be a link in the description to the source code, and as usual there'll be a link in the description to the source code produced from this tutorial. So what is the maths object? As the name suggests, it's just an object that allows you to perform mathematical tasks on numbers. It's a built-in object into JavaScript. It's nothing we're going to create or anything like that. So let's just basically get to it. You just need a text editor. Then you need to open up the files from tutorial 2. Once they're open, you just want to go to main.js. I'm just going to create a variable called x. Make that equal to math. This is the math object. Built in, you just say math dot. Then you say what you want it to equal to. We're going to do pi, which is the mathematical pi, and it's capital I. This is gone blue because it's detected that it's a built-in parameter. We're just going to put x, and if I just open this up in a web browser, we have printer 3.14.159.265.3589793. And if we go back, we'll just show you another function. Let's do sqrt, which stands for square root, and in there just put a number. We're going to put 144, and the result will be 12. So the square root of this is 12. So if we just refresh, but we'll show you what happens if we put something like 147, which doesn't have a whole square root. It gives you a decimal value. And then finally, the final one we're going to show is round. So you do round, open close bracket, and inside we'll just put a number. We're going to put 4.7, and if you refresh the web page, it rounds it to 5. And if we put 4.2, you guessed it, if you refresh the web page, it rounds it to 4 because it's rounding it up or down. And that's it for the math function. There is a lot more functionality within the math object than what has been demonstrated in this tutorial, but it's just, there's a lot of it, and two, there's no point really just dragging on the video to show all of that. Now you know that there's a math object that exists. You can use it if you just type into Google, if I can spell JavaScript correctly, JavaScript maths object, and literally if you go to the W3 Schools website, you can get a list of all their functionality, and if you, if you just click on one, you can just see how it works. So I mentioned before, access W3 Schools, watch the tutorials, or just go in here, whatever you think suits your learning needs better. But if you do watch the tutorials, go in here and there, because this just extends what you'll learn in the tutorials. And that's it for the maths object. In the next tutorial, we're going to look at comparison operators. All the required links for the source code will be in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to message us. And as usual, thanks for watching.